All right, welcome to episode 1, podcast number 1 of the Morning Buzz. This is Cohort B. The show today that we have for you is called Overhyped or Underhyped. We have a panel of students who are experts in this area who are going to talk about these topics. And we have a couple of hosts for today's show, Mr. Logan Willett, Ms. Kaylee Gilbert.
We have Allie Nanowitz, and she's a senior. And on this side, we have Corey Hathorn, a junior.
And then in the back over there, we got Big Papa, which is Wyatt Hathaway himself. And we got the sexiest man alive, Mason.
Okay, so the first topic for today will be the Travis Scott burger. And why don't we start with Allie?
I don't eat meat, so I would not know. But I think it's overhyped. It's literally just a burger.
Yeah, so I eat meat. And it's basically a burger with lettuce, bacon, and barbecue sauce. And I mean, McDonald's burgers are good, but this is very overhyped just because it's like a normal burger that you could literally get anywhere.
The Travis Scott burger is the most talked about burger of all time. If you wish to rebut this claim, I implore you to name a more hyped burger.
I've had Travis Scott burger. It's not very good. It's, a lot of people hype it up like it's the best burger they've ever had, but I didn't like it.
Well, I personally, the Travis burger seems like anything else. It just seems like a Big Mac, maybe with a little bit of bacon, or you could probably get a better burger at Val's or a drive-in. Okay. What's the next topic we're going?
The next topic will also be along the same lines. It will be the Charli Special Dunkin' Coffee.
Let's try this out, shall we?
We have here today.
See some solid reactions. So while I take this sip, first off, why don't we have some reviews on this coffee? Corey?
I mean, I have my normal go-to coffee, coconut caramel swirl, cream only. It's the best drink you'll ever have, actually. This just tastes like a drink that just has a bunch of caramel in it. And it's not very sweet, it's just caramel.
I have to agree with that. My usual is coconut caramel swirl as well, regular cream and sugar. And yeah, this is literally just caramel. It's not sweet at all.
As a strong coffee disliker, I'm going to say that personally, this drink is underhyped for me. I absolutely hate coffee, will never drink it, but I enjoyed this. It doesn't taste like coffee, it tastes like milk with caramel in it, so.
I will say the Charli drink is underrated, but only in the category of terrible coffee. The Charli drink has failed to recreate the success of the aforementioned Travis Scott burger. It has not lit the world on fire in quite the same way.
And I don't have a preference on coffee, so I can't say anything. I don't know who Charli is, so I can't say I know them either.
Coming in on number 3 on the list, we'll have class outside. Allie?
Personally, I'd like to be outside. I think class outside is underhyped. We don't have to wear masks as long as we're 6 feet apart. And I think that's really good because I wear my mask all day at work.
I agree. I think it's very underhyped. I think class should be outside all the time. I don't like wearing masks. You should wear it when you're inside and around people, but if you're outside, it's so much better just to not wear a mask. So yeah, it's definitely underhyped.
I'm going to say class outside is overrated, as the circumstances to achieve class outside were not worth it for the American people.
I think the class outside is definitely underhyped. Not being able to, or not having to wear your mask it's amazing. Being cooped up in a classroom with a mask on, especially in the hot classrooms, is just awful. So.
Yeah, and as you can see, just walking behind us, there's a ton of people already going out. So if we just stayed outside, it'd probably be more beneficial for everybody.
So the next topic might be a little controversial. Is Davis's talent.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Why don't you start it off, Corey?
It's overhyped. Davis's talent, overhyped. Now, Now, if we're gonna talk about talent that's underhyped, we should talk about Woods back there.
Davis's talent is definitely overhyped. Watching episodes of the podcast, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm gonna have to give the talent of the show to either my old man or special guest Will Parkin. Coach Park, great guy, but Mason Woodbury definitely gonna be the star of this show. He's great all around.
Davis's talent is way overhyped. Way overhyped. He thinks he's so talented. He does nothing.
On his head.
He's got
Clearly, he also thinks he's the brains of the operation. Clearly not. Way overhyped. Way overhyped.
Overhyped.
Oh.
Let's talk to the real talent, though.
The claims regarding the talent of Isaiah Earl Davis that look to undermine his greatness have been grossly misleading and alleged by his jealous co-hosts who have failed to replicate his success.
And I honestly think he is definitely underhyped, just as Mason proclaimed over here. And he definitely has to show it more. If he doesn't show it more, he's just going to be ridiculed all the time.
Say the real talent might just be his dogs.
You guys were talking about my talent.
Yeah, overhyped.
Overhyped?
Overhyped.
How could I be overhyped? Wait.
We need someone with some real talent to get out here.
Or you need to
And
show
you
up.
can go
You
up
need to show up a
against them.
lot more talent if you're going to be called the talent himself.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did everybody say I was overhyped?
No,
Yes.
I
As a
said
matter of fact, you have one Isaiah Earl Davis supporter in my
Thank you, Mason.
Yeah,
you know
I
why?
am a
Because
Davis
talent recognizes talent. That's how it goes right
I
there.
think it's just because of your middle name.
No,
You're
I'm a
supposed to
Davis
talk
supporter,
about-
but you got to show a lot more to really get ahead of the game.
What's the reasoning? Why
The
do you
Hathaway
think
is
you have
creeping
that?
up on you as
Yeah,
he
why do you
is
think you're
creeping
the
into the
talent?
All
fight
right, so,
right now.
well, here comes Hathaway.
Yeah.
Here.
I think I
The
can
real
settle this.
talent.
All right, let's hear it. What do you got?
Is that last year when the 11 football team played in the state championship, they asked one member of Buzz Media to be on the broadcast for that show. And who was it?
It was.
Mason Woodbury,
Woodbury.
the true talent of Buzz Media.
That's good.
Air high five.
All right, so wait, can I
I will
just bring
not.
up
Roasted.
the original name of the talent started because I don't know how the technology works. Mason knows this from when we do our basketball broadcasts. Is if you're the on-air talent, you don't have to know how things work. And so
Personally,
Gentura's the work people. I'm just the talent. Like I show up at game time, I don't even need to prepare. I just start talking. That's what I'm good at.
personally, when I watch the basketball games after we play,
Yes.
I enjoy listening to Mason, not you.
This isn't me versus Mason.
Mason
We're
is
both
the talent.
We're both the talent.
You no, there's only one
Both
talent. Mason is the talent.
He knows he's defeated. Now he's trying
No,
to
no,
butter
no,
up Mason.
no,
Don't let him
that's
do
not
it.
true.
Don't let him
Also,
do it.
as my talent agency, which is called the Talent Agency, I would sign someone like Mason. You know, I've been placing people in commercials. My dog's going to be starring in a commercial soon.
So
you know
I
who's
think-
not going to be in that commercial?
Genturo.
Gentura.
You know who's also not going to be in that commercial?
You?
You.
No, I am.
No,
You're gonna
your
see me.
dogs are.
We were in the kayak together. and it's
Dogs
not-
over Davis. That's my new slogan.
Yes, but who's the star of it? Who's gonna look at you and who's gonna look at the dog?
Yeah.
The eyes are gonna focus to the dog.
Who brought
No,
the dog to that photo
Not
shoot?
Isaiah Earl Davis.
I did.
So you
did.
can find
It
talent.
definitely comes
Yeah,
down.
I like find the
You can find
talent.
talent.
It takes talent to find
You're like
talent.
attacking Davis.
All right, get Davis off the show.
Well, let me get back to your
Yeah.
podcast. I didn't even hear what you said.
Hold
about
on,
me.
hold on.
Very like
I
Davis to
have one
hijack
piece to
the show.
say.
Oh, Mason's
The
got
plot to pin me and Mr. Isaiah Earl Davis against each other is disgusting.
something. Yes, I completely agree. Hey, air fist bump. Thank you, Mason.
Dogs
Moving
over
on.
Davis.
To the overhype or underhype of Cohort A.
This is going to be really controversial.
Extremely overhyped.
Yeah.
They suck, flat out.
No one likes Cobra.
That's all I
I
have to say on
feel
that
like
matter.
they're underhyped. They get to go to school on a fresh week, Monday and Tuesday, and then have the rest of the week and the weekend off. Personally, I would like that. I think Cohort A is underhyped.
The people in it are overhyped though.
Alright.
Ours is definitely better. Just
Oh, yeah.
on poor days, but
Right.
Cohort A is superior on the basis that they possess Eddie Kern. Formally, I would like to propose a trade of Denver Taylor and Ashton Gray for Eddie Kern.
Cohort A, to me, though, seems a little bit underhyped. I mean, they do have the beginning of the week off, and there's a lot more that you can do on a Monday and Tuesday than you can usually on a Thursday and Friday.
To follow up on a totally unrelated note, it's Halloween.
I think Halloween is overhyped. It teaches kids that it is okay to walk up to strangers' doors and ask for candy. Like, if a van strolled up in the middle of January and was like, hey kid, you want some candy? Like, they're gonna think, yeah, and they're gonna get abducted. That's just my opinion.
Well, I think Halloween is actually underhyped, and I do think a kid in their right mind shouldn't take candy from a white van. I mean, that's just one thing. You see it in the movies. Don't take candy from a white van. It's just, it's the rule. But I do think Halloween is underhyped. I mean, you get to wear costumes. It's the perfect holiday for this year because of masks. You can wear a mask and you'll be fine. You just pretend you're a monster or something. And also, I still need my little brother to go out and get candy so I can take it. So therefore, we should, yeah, Halloween is very underhyped.
Mason?
While there has never been any documented evidence of tampering with candy in the United States, conditioning children to take candy from strangers is a systematic failure of the American people, and we have failed to protect our children.
Wyatt, what's your last say about this?
Yeah, it's definitely overhyped. I mean, I think it's just a Walmart version of Easter, really. First of all, I mean, if you look at the stats, and I've actually personally asked, he said the Easter Bunny's real, so there's nothing real on Halloween. So personally, I mean, the candy you get on Easter is better than the candy you get on Halloween anyway, so definitely just a Walmart rip-off version of Easter, but yeah, actually, just go research the Easter Bunny. It's definitely real, so, yeah.
Halloween, it was canceled actually in 1980? 1918?
Yeah.
Due to, what was it?
Spanish
Oh,
flu.
Spanish flu, yeah, that's true.
Influenza.
Yes, it was influenza. Yes, I think that Halloween, though, is way underhyped, and all of these people lost their spirits as soon as they couldn't trick-or-treat anymore, and they knocked on a door at 9 o'clock at night, all dressed up, and they just said, you're a little too old to be out tonight.
The Easter Bunny's real, though. So.
That really only
That
got
is true, the
appetizers.
Easter Bunny is real.
Next up is Crocs.
I think Crocs are so overhyped. Unless they're in sports mode. That's when they're elite.
Yep. When they hit sports mode, it's just a different level. Like, you know, you got Crocs, you got normal shoes, you know, hype shoes, whatever. But then sports mode Crocs are here. Everything else is down here.
How would
They're,
you...
they're overhyped until you get to sports mode.
Everybody knows when you put your Crocs into sports mode. They'll be like, oh, she's just wearing Crocs. But then if you have them in sports mode, they'll notice you.
For a fun fact, though,
She's wearing
when you go to
Crocs.
sports mode, it gives you extra speed.
Yep. Because then you don't have to, like, shuffle your feet. You just
You run faster than you normally would.
run. Usain Bolt. You go. I could wear Crocs playing soccer if they're in sports mode. That's
Yeah.
how fast they make me.
They need to make Crocs cleats.
Yes, they do.
And
Breathable.
Crocs
Breathable.
basketball shoes.
It's a new
I would be
investment.
rocking those.
Why am I going against myself? I said they were overhyped.
Mason, what do you have to say in all of
Sports
this?
mode.
Mason's
Right.
holding it in there.
Okay, Corey?
Yeah, I agree with Allie in this case. I do think, I mean, they're underhyped, but, I mean, they are they're overhyped, but they're way better in sports mode. Like, you should always wear them in sports mode. It should never be just a regular Croc.
Isaiah Davis does not wear Crocs, rendering them unstylish. That is all I will say on the matter.
I think Crocs are overhyped. I don't wear Crocs. I don't exactly know what sports mode is. I think it's when you just put the strap behind your heel, but
You did it.
that's
Flip
about it.
back, and then you're
And
ready.
that's still just super overhyped.
So the final topic for today is Old Orchard Beach.
I think Old Orchard Beach is underhyped. However, I do have to say their amusement park is ridiculously priced. For like 4 rides, it was $80. I spent the money, but like it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree with Allie on this. It's definitely underhyped. I mean, everybody says that the pure fries aren't as good as they are, but to be honest with you, I disagree with that statement. Pure fries are so good, and you should always get them when you go to Old Orchard Beach. Because if you don't get pure fries when you go to Old Orchard Beach, you didn't go to Old Orchard Beach.
Maine beaches struggle to replicate the success of the beaches of Florida.
Okay.
Is that it?
all?
Yes.
I personally think Old Orchard Beach is overhyped. I mean, there's always a million people there. You can't really actually go to the beach.
I think my
But if you just want to go to the pier, it's definitely underhyped. I like it there, but it's not the actual beach part of it.
You like
not
the
the
little
actual.
shops?
You like the
Yeah.
ocean. You like all the shops. But
Yeah.
you just
Do
don't
you
like
get
the
pure
beach.
fries?
Yeah, I do.
I think that Old Orchard is overhyped. Honestly, just go to Pine Point if you're gonna go to the beach. Then you can like walk 5 miles if you really want pure fries and pizza. Just burn off the calories on the way back. But I think that's the end of the show now, isn't
That
it?
is the end of the show. Thank you for
Thank
tuning
you.
in.
Thank you very much.